Alright, here we are. We're back getting water. I haven't been here I haven't done a video in a while. I got water before, but I didn't do a video. Oops. I wasn't sure about the videos. Not bad. Pretty clear. But we'll just clear the silt out of that for a bit. Oh, super clear. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's clean out some bottles. That's great. Actually, the water coming down to the house is really clear too. I don't know, it's strange because we had a pretty big rain yesterday and last night, and quite often what happens is the rain comes down and a lot of silt comes off the mountain and stuff. I don't know. I already figured out I don't have any answers at all. Because it's kind of a pretty nice position to be in, actually. No answers. But it's beautiful. It's a good day to die. That's from Little Big Man. Grandfather, it's a good day to die. I think it's a good day to die. Oh. You make my heart soar like a hawk. When you said that. That was Little Big Man. This is a great movie, I thought. Oh, it's really nice. I'm going to drink some right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of mosquitoes today. Get out, get out. Better roll my sleeves down. I guess because it's been raining. So I'll talk a bit here like I do generally. I have nothing to talk about. That's what it's coming down to. So I'm just kind of doing this to see if something comes up. Lucky for you. Just sit here and watch me put water in a jug. Well, that's pretty big actually. Water. I'm gonna go. My mom is moving to Chiang Mai from Bangkok, from Old Khun Tet. And I think we found a place for her in Chiang Mai, nice little place. So I'm going to go on the weekend, or soon I'm going to go and give the deposit down. We went with some really nice, went with this company, I guess you call it, that goes around and helps people find places to live, in Chiang Mai. It's meant mostly for expats, I think, but probably not just. Well, expats from not just Europe, everywhere, like foreigners, basically, I guess. Well, maybe not just. I mean, if you're in Bangkok and needed a place to live and you're Thai, it'd be good company. I can't even remember the name of it. But Khun Tata was helping us and took us to a lot of places. We stumbled on this really nice place for my mom. Anyway, the gist of it was, I have to go and take into the city and take some money for the deposit because my mom's back in Bangkok. But I said, but it can't be Thursday because Thursday I have to get water. And anyway, I love getting water, of course. Even if I get really busy, I gotta get water. It's a great thing to do. I haven't been hiking in the mountains much lately. I mean, mostly because it's raining so much and all that. Anyway, I'll be back up there pretty soon, I'd say. But I've been kind of busy with instrument making. But I said, but don't tell them I can't come on Thursday because I have to get water. But I don't know, it just sort of struck me, it's like, wow. Generally speaking, you don't go anywhere to get water except the kitchen. Right? Or maybe if you live in Thailand, you don't drink the tap water. Well, some people do, I think, but generally speaking, people get bottled water. But it's not like what Nestle bottled water, right? Generally. I mean, you can buy that. And it's pretty cheap. But the best water is this filtered water you can get. Like here, you can buy bottled water that they actually purify. It comes off these spring streams as well. But anyway, it's really cheap. It's like 1 baht per liter. It's like, I don't know, what is that? 3 cents per liter, right? So anyway, it's pretty much affordable for everyone. And apparently there was in cities, they have these places you can go to and bring your jugs and stuff. And basically it's reverse osmosis water purification stands. And you just go in there and it's like, I don't know, 10 baht for 5 or 10 liters of water. So a lot of people do that. And I think it was, I'm not sure, I'd have to ask Gung, but I have a feeling that the king was involved with creating that to help people get clean water, Anyway, it's bottled, but it's not the same as commercially bottled water, right? It's not evil like Nestle. Anyway, whatever. So anyway, I said, oh, no, I gotta get water on Thursday, so I can't go Thursday. Because it's sort of like, it defines the day, right? So when I go to get water, that's the day, right? I have breakfast. I'm not in a rush or anything. But I know, especially if I do a video, it's probably going to be, I don't know, an hour and a half for sure. And maybe 2 hours if I'm dawdling, which I often do. So I give myself 2 hours if I need to get stuff done. And I almost never do much other than get water and then work on stuff at home, right? I wouldn't normally plan a trip into town or something, into the city or whatever. Anyway, so yeah. So I said, oh, I can't go Thursday, I gotta get water. It doesn't seem that poignant just talking about it, but it felt poignant at the time. It's like, oh, I have to get my water and I plan for it. That's actually pretty cool, I think. Says a lot, I reckon. There's 1 jug full. Water's flowing really fast right now. Anyway, maybe 1 jug full of water is enough of this babbling. So I will sign off for now, check in later, and maybe do a bit of walking. Ciao. Okay, we're back. Yes. Not too sure if my phone's full up or not. Oh, actually I'm going to switch it around. That thing's just... Okay, off we go. If you watch my videos, like there's probably 3 of you, maybe more regularly. Anyway, this will be a familiar sight. Here's the spring, just over there under that big tree that fell down. Can hear it. Oh, the insects are singing away today. Oh, so anyway, yeah. Look at this. See, someone cleared this part of the path for about, I don't know, 30 meters or something. Someone cleared it and it was like, whoa, it was a bit of a shock. Because usually it's really overgrown. Things are really overgrown right now. And this is probably about as lush as it's gonna get, I would say. And it's really lush. The winter, the dry season is coming. The rain's gonna start becoming less. It's starting to get a little cool at night, especially. Maybe 16, 15 degrees right now when I wake up in the morning. This is quite lovely, I have to say. Yeah. Anyway, so they cleared this bit right to here. And now we're going back to where it was. But further down, it's super thick. So what's going to happen is that cool dry season's going to come, and it's really some of the, well, it's every time of year is beautiful here, I think. Oh, they cleared a bit of this off too. I love every season, but I really love the cool dry season. It's just a little bit easier. Everything is easier. Things go moldy really fast here. don't have to really worry about it so much. Like December through, well, really December through into April really, even though March, April are the hot season, but still pretty dry. Anyway, but, so it's going to stop raining, it's going to be more mixed and the rain's going to slowly become less over the next number of weeks. And things will start to dry out, but it'll take a while to dry out because everything is so saturated. Like, and it'll stay that way partly because up here it's getting cool. If it was hot, like, 32 degrees, it would dry out really fast, as it does lower down. And during the height of the, oh shoot, I got something in my foot, in my boot. During the height of the dry season, it gets very brown lower down, Yeah. Anyway, but here, it'll take a while. It never gets brown up here. Some trees drop their leaves when it gets into the hot season, dry hot season. Some of these drop their leaves up here, but it's still very, very green, Lower down, all the teak trees drop, especially, and that really looks like the fall in Canada, in eastern Canada. Anyway, yeah. So, I have nothing really to say from a end of the world climate thing. I don't even know what to say anymore. I feel like, well, it's all been said. Nothing really is much getting done. There's a lot of talk about electric cars as usual and all that. Fine, but it's a bit of a myth, I think. It's a bit of a hopeful scrambling to keep everything the same. And it's just, I don't think that will work out. There's been quite a bit about meat, like George Monbiot wrote a piece about, now that, I only read part of it because I just couldn't be bothered, Although I love his writing, he's really a fabulous writer in that. But anyway, something about, now that they're making, artificial meat is coming to the fore, we can get rid of industrial meat agriculture and all that. Which, don't get me wrong, that's horrible. Horrible. Anyway, I don't want to get into a big vegetarian meat eating thing here. But here's the gist of what I wanted to mention is that eat what you want okay, now I'm jumping back. Okay, so eat what you want, I don't care, whatever. Try not to be all preachy, I guess. Anyway, eat what you want, but try to make a small impact is what my thinking would be. And that's hard, whether you eat meat or vegetables. It's impossible for most industrial society type living folks, right? Anyway, but the main thing that was getting to me is that people go on and on about this. Oh, like in Monbiot's article. Well, sorry, I'm just looking where I'm stepping. But embedded in that, in the artificial meat industry, I guess, is the assumption that industrial living is still the way we can do it. We can still get it done, And so this is very disturbing to me. There's never any mention that questions the truly base presumptions of our society. It's madness to me, And I hate to say it, but, when I read Derek Jensen's, fuck, I hate quoting him now. But sometimes I just can't help it, right? Because, especially early on with Endgame and stuff, he just makes some really powerful points, Now they've just gone off the rails, that whole bunch, right? Like DGR and Leah Keith and Derek Jensen and whoever else is in that bunch. They're just completely, Anyway, I don't want to get into it. Trans stuff. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so here I go quoting Derek Jensen. Damn. Anyway, but, what the hell? Some of it, I think, has relevance and good relevance. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. So back to my actual point. Uh, um, Back to my actual point. That in the midst of these conversations, no one questions the basic paradigm of industrial living. No one questions the fact that 7 billion people on this planet is impossible. Oh, but we have to do it this way so we can feed everyone. Yeah, I'm not saying we want to let people starve and all that. No, of course not. We need to help everyone, people and non-people, whenever we can. But come on, if you don't question the base, how would you put it? The base paradigm of the whole situation, then you're just talking out of your ass. I think, you know. Come on. So it's all bullshit, I think. No one questions it. Sometimes I'll get into it with people. Say, look, if you live in, say, the Northwest Territories, and say, yeah, we'll pick a city, because if you live in the bush, then you're probably hunting and stuff a lot. Anyway, if you're in Yellowknife, say, and you're living a vegan lifestyle, as they say. Hate that term, lifestyle. Just life, right? Anyway, you're destroying, like the amount of energy needed to bring up a head of broccoli. My God. Anyway, so it's really interesting and bizarre and disconnected. Every angle of it, I think. Yeah. So. Also, I got something to say. It's all about. Now I'm talking about this aspect. There's a certain kind of privilege in saying, well, I'm going to eat this food. It's like, well, lucky you. You got the money to buy whatever food you want, as it turns out. There's a lot of people in the world that can eat the food that's near them, right? Which is, of course. And then in the industrial West, they'll start talking about, oh, it's all about local, which is true. Anyway, so to me, I just kind of feel the whole discussion is just Ooh, what's that? What's a shadow? I thought it was a big spider. Look at right. Oh, you can't see it. It's too subtle. Anyway, it's just to me loaded with all this entitlement. Oh, there's that word, another buzzword. Whew. Entitlement. All that crap. Every bit of it. You know what? And I've said this before. Number one, if you're somewhere and someone feeds you, eat it and be grateful, no matter what the food is. Because you never know. If it's just another rich person, then whatever, but you can be all fussy if you want. But if you're somewhere where people take care about their food and maybe have limited food, oh man, if you're a vegan and get fed a sheep head in Mongolia, you're visiting some ger or gur, or however you pronounce it, you better eat it. Because that's a big honor. Do you know what I mean? I reckon. I've never been. I really want to go to Mongolia, of course, but never been. Look, see the trail. This part of the trail is, I don't want my phone to drop in the water. I don't know. Can you see that? The trail's just a river right now. Or stream, we'll call it. The water's just gushing forth. And there it is. There it is. This is like the big cistern coming off a bunch of streams off the mountain, I guess. And in other videos, I wanted to show it, and I can never see it splashing over on the phone. But now you can. Look at it. Woo! It's just gushing. And then we got this down here. The trail. Hum, hum, hum. Oh, it's great. Awesome. Yeah, anyway, so maybe that's enough of that gabbing about food and privilege. And be grateful. I think perhaps be grateful for everything. So apparently it's all about me now. This is what Okay, I feel this before, right? But the walking for water is so powerful. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a big fruity thing. I don't know what it is. You see that? Oh, it's quite hard and heavy. Someone's been eating that. Oh well, we'll just leave it there. Some animal will want to chew on it. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go back to the non-Catherine view. Okay. As I say over and over and over again, my favorite part of the walk is when I come into this part because it's very open. This is about as open as it gets hiking in the bush here. It's like the polar opposite of southern Alberta, where all you have is views, unobstructed views from unless you're in the mountains, I guess. But even then, it's pretty open. Yeah, so gratefulness. Well, I live in a Buddhist country, right? Gratefulness, I think, is a huge part of that approach to life, I guess. Anyway, I don't know what to say. That's enough, right? DGR. Ugh. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so basically what I want to say is just for myself, just so full of joy almost every day. Life. And this time, where things are collapsing, right? Oh, I know what I was going to say. I met there's an American woman I met just yesterday. She's been up here almost as long as I have. I never met her before. But she's working on in a village called Ban Melai, which is just over the ridge that way. She's working on some monastery. I don't know what she's doing. She's funding it or making it or what. Maybe she's a religious person or something. Maybe she's a Buddhist person. Anyway, she's working on something. And we were talking about the situation in the world. And she goes, yeah, if it's not burning, it's shaking. Which is like, if it's not on fire, it's like earthquakes and volcanoes and crap. Pretty on point, I thought. Anyway, we both agreed it was kind of an incredible time. I didn't say, yeah, shit's hitting the fan. I didn't say that, but that would be my first go-to moment. But I say it with a sense of humor. But I could sense that she was going into something like, oh, this is a very spiritual time. I think that too. But I always want to laugh at it. It's like, it's spiritual. It is. It's powerful. The changes going on. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say it's powerful, but it's gonna be tough, man. There's no easy way out of this one. You can do all the praying you want. We have our time, right? We're here. Let's look out. We're here in our time. I don't know what to say. I want to laugh at it, but I believe it. It's because I laugh at woo-woo stuff, right? But I'm also extremely woo-woo, so. But not in a hippie way, right? I'm in a hillbilly way. Anyway, so she seems really nice. Anyway, but I love that way she put it. If it's not burning, it's shaking. Not here. Nothing's shaking, nothing's burning. Look, you could throw a big firebomb in the middle of this forest and it would just go poof. It would just die out instantly. So no fire danger here at the moment, but later on in February and stuff, there fires happen up here. Some intentionally set, some not. Actually a lot. Anyway, whatever, that's another topic. Anyway, that's about enough for now, I guess. Hope everyone's doing great. Life's great. Bye.